Yo, it's your boy Trivo, and on this video, I'm gonna tell y'all how traveling changed my life. Man, I don't even know where to start, but I just really wanted to share it with y'all, and that's why I'm just out here. I just wanted to really be real with y'all. You feel me? No editing, nothing, just straight up the truth, right? So, it all started, taking the first step, and that's traveling. And with traveling, let me correct myself before I make a mistake. So, the thing with traveling is it's not only about getting into a plane and just flying away. It's about, well, in this case, just to be honest, like just going somewhere else, stepping out of your bubble, like literally stepping out of your bubble. Don't stay in the same environment, the same system. And there was this moment that I really got stuck staying in my system. Like I got stuck in the sense of I was so focused on everything that is surrounding me, So I got stuck focusing on, hey, you know what? Hey, my family is here. My friends are here. Hey, the grocery shop I like to shop at is here. So everything is close by. And what happened was, here we go, I got comfortable. And with that comfortability, what happened is I just started to lose my happiness in a sense. Like I used to be happy with just simple stuff, just going to the grocery shop, buying something that I like, getting something, just the familiar feeling, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I still love certain things of it. But how traveling changed my life was that I just went to places that has a different aura. Different aura, like a different vibe, a different aesthetic, and different. And what I noticed was that it really changed my perspective. So let me break it down for y'all. So I was like really stuck like with the same type of vibe, right? So the same places, the same place. I think you're feeling the same, right? Because if you click this video, you want to know how traveling changed my life and how it can change yours. So I decided I'm going to step out of my bubble. So I started doing it small, right? I started doing it like I went to, just at a grocery shop, go eat somewhere else, go do something else. Don't stay in the same place. So anyway, I started going to a different grocery shop. That was step one, right? Didn't really have a big impact because it was the same brand. You feel me? So that didn't really change a lot. But along the way, I was like, okay, let me start going to other, like a whole different place, a whole different vibe. Started feeling differently. Felt uncomfortable, to be honest, just for the sake that everything is somewhere else. So that uncomfortability feeling, that changed my... Well, let me say like this. I had to start feeling bad before I start feeling good. So I decided to, push my boundaries, right? Push my boundaries. Going from grocery stores, dress differently, change even my hair color, like for real. And just trying to not be somebody else, but trying to, attack at fear, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, it comes from fear to go into the unknown. So I wanted to go into the unknown and see where it gets me, to be honest. Just to see where it gets me. Because guess what? The only way to know something different is to try something different. So I started to do a lot of different stuff. Like just trying out. And what happened was it just kept growing, to be honest, just to not go really, I don't want to go all the way deep with y'all, but I was just thinking like, you know what? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should guess what? I shouldn't only do the little things, but start doing the big things as well. And the big things was, to be honest, stepping out of my bubble, but really outside of my bubble. So first thing first, I decided to take a lot of, I'm a content creator, but I worked a lot as a creative director. So I did a lot of help. Like I help companies with, ideas. I come with new marketing plans, business ideas, stuff like that, Not to go all the way into that, but that's what I do. And then what happened was I was like, you know what? I'm going to start checking out other companies that are out of my style. And what style I mean, I like to work with, clothing brands, artists, brands that are more in the media, that type of vibes. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dive into a other type of style. And that challenged me again. So I had to go like from the city where I live, I had to go to a whole other city. Like I had to travel like 3 hours to get there. And that's already traveling. Like, you feel me? Like, that's already, like, I had to travel 3 hours, man. Every day, wake up like at 5 or 6 and travel 3 hours to get there. And that to get there in time. And sometimes I might even got like 10 minutes, later or something. So that shows already that I was just I was growing basically my fears. I was like, I felt the fear, to be honest. I was like, shit, this is scary, man. Like 3 hours every day and 3 hours coming back. So I was tired when I came back as well, So I was like back and forth. But what it did was it really changed me. I'm gonna be honest, that really changed me because guess what? The traveling part that comes next, I'm gonna dive into that. But the part of really going against what I want made me unlock something else. It made me understand that every time you unlock something, you grow. You become this better person. You become somebody smarter. It's like you're fearless. To be honest, you're just gonna be fearless. You're not gonna be afraid of doing what you want to do. And I just had to keep challenging. Like, it's even challenging making this video. I'm gonna be honest. This is as well. Like most videos of mine, you see them, some vlogs and stuff, but it's more like like documenting the place that I go. But this video, I just wanted to really come like direct and just be free. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this in a park or somewhere, and to keep it as real as possible. Because I think that's what we're missing, right? I think we're missing a lot of real stuff in the world. Like, I think a lot of people miss being real, to be honest, because we're so caught up in trying to be perfect. And that's not it, because we are not perfect. And I think that's the most beautiful thing as being a human, is that we keep learning. And I think the journey of trying to be better or getting better, I think that's perfect in a sense, right? Because you're trying to get better each time. And I think the journey is what makes it perfect. It's not that destination of I am perfect. It's the journey. So anyways, to go back to that, I challenged myself. And then I challenged some more, though. I was like, you know what? Hey, let's start just traveling. And I traveled a lot of places, man, like back to back. I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what it's going to do with me. Like, I'm just going to go to different cultures, different languages that I don't even know what they're saying. But let's see how far it's going to get me. Let's see if it's going to make me, I don't know, something, like it's fun, I like just going to a place and be like, oh my God, look at this. Of course, who doesn't, right? But the fact of going to a place and seeing if what is like the message of that place for you, that's the magic for me. And that's how traveling changed my life, because I started to look more at myself. I started to appreciate more what it's doing to me instead of only the location. So I started to be more fearless. I started to jump out of my bubble and understanding who I am better and being closer to myself, and just getting to know myself better, in a sense of being confident of who you are. And I think most people travel and it's fun just to show I've been here. It's fun. I like to do it too. Like, yo, look at this, like, look, maybe you can get inspired. Maybe you want to go too. But the most fun part is what it does to you when you're coming home. So coming home with that feeling of, hey, I'm a better person now, or I'm more myself now. I'm more in tune with who I am. That's the most beautiful part of traveling. And I mean that in every sense. Not only catching the plane, but wearing another type of t-shirt, going to eat somewhere else, trying something different, going to other grocery store, attacking your fears, to be more exact. It changes you. It makes you somebody that loves her or himself. Love yourself more and just be more conscious of everything. But I'm gonna make a follow-up video for this. I don't want to make it super, guys. I think this is already extra long. But I hope you understand what I mean with the traveling part. They can really change your life. Like, it really changed me. It made me a better person. Made me love as well, love coming home as well, because you you take all that energy, but you can bring it back home. You can amplify it, and but you need both, and that's the fun part. You need to get out of your bubble and come back to your bubble and then go back. It's like, I don't know, but it's a system. I'm gonna break it down more. I really want to break it down to y'all. Like, it's a cycle of peace for me, and I hope maybe for you as well. But it does bring some type of peace, because it's like a formula. We got like math. Like 1 + 1 is 2, right? Well, for me, it's like it's a formula. So for me, it's like, I go out of my bubble. So traveling, I call it traveling, right? Just going out of my bubble, and then from my bubble, I go to doing something really out of my, like I go from small thing to big thing to bigger thing, and then I go back to where I was before. And when I come back, I feel so much like I'm energized. I don't know if you have that feeling when you come from a vacation, because this is the thing from a vacation. A vacation is really like you're going straight to out of like the biggest part of your bubble. I really believe people got like 3 bubbles. I believe you got like the first bubble, and that's like your friends and family. That's your safe place, right? Your people, your what you like to eat, everything that's you, that makes you you. Then you got your second bubble, right? That's the one when maybe you go to school. You're different at school, probably. You're not the same as when you were at home, right? So you got that. Other than that, you got going to work. That's other environment. That's a second. And then we got the third, though. And the third is when you really go out of like that's like traveling. That's really going against you. It's like, let me give you a big example, but simple, right? Let's say you, I don't know, you always choose mayo. This time you choose ketchup, right? It's a big deal. It sounds like, what? It's just sauce. Well, for instance, you're really going against you. So that's the third. That's really like going other cultures. That's really going deep. That's not you. So traveling is like an obligation going to the third bubble. So I think when you feel that feeling, what it does to you, it just makes you understand you more. And I think if you just finish the circle, you got to finish it, you're going to feel good. But I do notice that the people that always just jump to number 3 and then come back, they feel empty after like a month or something. You feel me? Like, it's like they drain out. Because they really left, let's say for a week, right? You went for a week traveling, you come back and you be like, oh, okay. Oh, it was a good vacation. And then a month later, you'll be like, yeah. So I want to go on vacation again. You feel me? But if you step out, like right now, you just do, bubble number 1, number 2. You challenge yourself step by step. You know what's going to happen? You're going to have daily, you're going to have that feeling. Daily. And that's what I figured out for myself. And maybe for you, is that challenge of stepping out of that bubble, like constant, just challenging, jumping into it, attacking it, like doing something different, like I'm doing right now. Like literally, I went out with my camera. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop this video. I'm just gonna do this because, man, I got all this equipment. I could have, like, I don't know, could have come with a whole thing. I don't know, extra lighting, my like mic. Nah, I was like, you know what? My phone, my camera, and just to have, just for the sound to be extra good and all that. I don't need nothing else. And I just wanted to share that with you. Just, it's like a conversation from me to you, right? So, but anyways, other than that, if you're watching till this point, thank you. I appreciate your time, because it's time you have given to me. And I hope you have something with what I said. You can do something with it. And leave a like, subscribe, so I can make more of these videos. And let me know in the comments what type of topics you would like me to share with y'all. And maybe you got your own story. You can share that as well. Maybe a story of you traveling and how that changed your life. How traveling changed your life. And as well, how stepping out of your bubble, stepping out of your bubble, how that impacted your life as well. But other than that, much love, much blessings, and thank you for your time. Till the next one. You already know.